What's up, y'all? I'm back. You know what I'm saying? This is another reaction to what's going on in life and seeing if it can help you in your life. And today we talking about Lamar Odom. Now, I just gotta get my laugh out because it's been like, yo, leading up to this, Lamar Odom has been like the funniest person on earth. And I know, like, yo, we shouldn't be laughing, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Yesterday, I woke up and I just thought about when Lamar Odom was like, I can't go to the bunny ranch without no cocaine.
I just signed divorce papers. I said, yo, I'm going to the bunny ranch. I know where it's at. You know the bunny ranch that used to come on HBO?
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to the bunny ranch, but I ain't have no fucking cocaine to take. Now, I'm going to go party, really get it in, and don't have no cocaine.
I don't know why, it just went through my head, and I just fell out laughing early in the morning. And it put myself in a good mood. I went down a Lamar Odom rabbit hole later on in the day, and you know what I'm saying? Like, just little clips was popping up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that picture. I seen that hat in them pants. That is a junkie.
I had to,
That is a dance fever ass outfit right there. Right. 75 degrees in there. You got a fur hat on, fur coat, leather pants, and white Air Force Ones.
And it just kept going and going and going and going and going. I mean, looking at everybody else's content about Lamar Odom, him talking about Kobe coming to him in a dream.
He said, Kobe on the dream said, Aflac ain't that lit. He said, it's not what y'all think it is, bro. Lamar, I don't think that was Kobe. I don't think that was Kobe, fam.
Hey, man, y'all gotta stop playing on this show,
Yeah,
bro.
man, don't smoke on Lamar. Lamar said Kobe popped up and told him wake back up and they lit. They said, why the fuck would he come visit you, nigga? Of all people.
That nigga going to hell, cuz.
He bullshit.
He told Kobe said, heaven ain't shit.
He didn't say that, though.
Oh my God, man.
His what is it? His pregame ritual.
What was your pregame, routine? We were in the league. I just heard about Odom's routine, and I'm sick to my stomach, but respect to LO.
What was his routine?
I think that was
Eating gummy bears.
I think that was the safe part.
That nigga did crack.
That was, bro.
They was trying to get it.
Yeah,
Why y'all keep putting crack on LO, bro?
I don't know what I'm saying. Like,
Hey, man.
the way the nigga
Nobody said
DJ
that.
act like it was something so bad.
He do. DJ, I swear to God, he says he like a bunch of candy before the game, bro. But they're always trying to put that crack on my nigga, man. It's cocaine, bro.
You can read it right
powder.
there.
Same difference.
What you used to do before the game?
Before games sometimes, and
I used to always jerk off. But I think about it, because that it probably took some of my energy.
wait,
You know
what?
I mean?
That was so your pregame ritual was to jerk off.
At home, I was at home at the crib.
Ah, he wild, man.
That motherfucker drain your energy, boy, hitting that wood too good. That motherfucker put you right to sleep, boy. It's a good one.
Can't hoop like that.
You definitely can't hoop like that.
I think it took some of my energy. Yeah.
So for you to hit your shit, nigga, and go get the triple double, you a legend. Lamar Odom is, I swear to God, bro, he's so underrated, bro. He did so much fuck shit and performed, nigga. He was a champion, bro. 6 man of the year, bro. On powder and whacking this shit before the game. That nigga is the best basketball player ever, nigga. Fuck Wimby. Wimby could never, nigga.
That's a fact.
For real, bro. As crazy as that sounds, bro, that was his life, bro.
just the whole, you know what I'm saying, like him being on the Vince Carter and T-Mac podcast, like it was just, I just thought, like going down that rabbit hole, I was just dying laughing all day, right? And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I didn't know he had a documentary coming out. I just thought about it. I just thought it was funny. I had just been laughing the whole day about it. And come to find out, yeah, he had a whole documentary. You know what I'm saying? Well, not a whole documentary. Pretty much he's a part of the Untold series. So it's the death and life of Lamar Odom, right? And let me get serious. We don't dare love laughing. You know, he said that he did this to help see if it can help people get out of a dark hole. And I'm telling you guys, this is a masterclass on why addiction is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, first off, this guy was a world-class athlete. I watched Lamar Odom growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lamar Odom was that guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. It always felt like he could have been better. You never know what's going on behind the scenes where a person can get better. He was around one of the best players in the world, Kobe Bryant, which helped level his game up to where 6th Man of the Year, World Championships, twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had did pretty much everything that you expected him to do, but you kind of felt like watching him like, he could have did better, right? And him admitting that if he didn't use cocaine or drugs, that he could have been better. Man, that just hit me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to really react to this and really just talk about this subject of just, man, not letting your vices derail you. You know, I know I'm a person where, you know, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I had a smoking problem. You know, I was smoking weed. I remember I did not understand it at one point in time. And, you know, kind of parallel to the Lamar Odom situation, man, he talked about, you know, his first time, you know, taking cocaine. I still remember my first time smoking weed. And it was actually a bad experience. You know what I'm saying? It's surprising for me that, you know, I didn't continue after that. It took me a little while to really hop into it. But, you know, I'm surprised that I even continued smoking weed after that. You know what I'm saying? And, like, him talking about it was such a amazing experience and that he wished he didn't do it, you know, it hit me kind of hard. I think anybody who's watching this, you know what I'm saying, that if you do have, like, a substance abuse issue, you know, you can kind of go back to the first time and you could say if you regret it or not. And a lot of people say that they regret it. I do. I'm going to keep it so 100 with you. I wish I would have stayed straight-laced and never smoked. You know what I'm saying? No telling where I would have been. And it was just like, I think that was the moral of it. You know what I'm saying? I think with social media, it was so much chatter around them. And even leading up, it was a lot of funny stuff. I'm going to keep it 100. That's why I laughed at the beginning. We gotta get the laughter out. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not gonna act like that wasn't funny. Like him wearing that hat during that interview, yo. Can't go to the bunny ranch with no cocaine. But look, I'm sorry. But yeah, man, it was serious. Like it was very, very serious, and I think. Honestly, I can take a lot from watching that. You know, I haven't counted days sober. I'm not going to front. Like, you know, one of the things that kind of held me back, I was really consistent on making these videos, and one of the things that knocked me off was, man, my substance abuse issue. You know what I'm saying? I had a death in my family, and it felt like everybody was like, here, you know, smoke this. You know what I'm saying? Go live your life, because people knew I smoked weed and everything like that. A lot of people didn't know how long I had gone without it. And I fell back into the trap, man. And when I fell back into that trap, it took me a long time to get out of it to really get back to doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of saw what Lamar was kind of going through. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, I feel like, you know, the whole half-baked scenario where they have the AA meeting, and he was like, you didn't hear about weed?
You in here for some marijuana? Marijuana? Man, this is some bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, This man had a coke problem, and it was like at the highest level because he had the money to pay for it. It wasn't like a man who was broke that had a cocaine problem. This is a multi-millionaire with a coke problem, and it like ain't no telling where else it went. Well, it does because I'm not gonna lie. I watched the documentary. In the documentary, it of course, it's a lot more serious of a tone. It really, really kind of bridges the gap within life. You know what I'm saying? And even just during that time period, because I forgot about that time period. Man, he talked about the Chloe Lamar era, him being married to a Kardashian. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, of course, a lot of people are kind of taking the negative elements. Like I've heard people like, oh, men can be clout chasers too, whatnot. I didn't get that out of that. I think he really felt hard for Chloe. Of course, it was like, yo, he liked the lifestyle that I was living. Why not marry this person? I get it. I don't think it was anything negative that he was doing. I don't even think he was like, man, I'm gonna get my own reality show. I'm gonna do this just for the reality show. Nah, I think he really did it. I think he really fell in love with her. I think it was a scenario where, you know what I'm saying, well, she doing reality shows, shoot, and I didn't know that Lamar Odom liked the camera like that. You know what I'm saying? They talked about that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it was a clout chasing move. I think it was just a scenario where it was like, man, he fell in love with somebody. She had some perks. She had a lifestyle he was with. And, he just went with it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's a lot of red flags. I'm not inviting the family to the wedding. I don't even think his kids was at the wedding and stuff like that. But, hey, you know what I'm saying? Of course, that leads to where it's a downfall. People are already plotting on their downfall. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, they said the media wanted the exclusive rights to the wedding and the divorce. Where it was like, whoa, why are you even asking me this? You know what I'm saying? And I honestly, and he said it in the documentary, I don't think it was the glitz, the glamour, or anything. I think it was all because of the drug issues. One of the things that they shed light on was how Chloe was enabling him to do the drugs. I don't think my girlfriend ever enabled me to have a drug habit. I've never had that. You know what I'm saying? I've had women who did it with me. You know what I'm saying? But I've never, experienced something where a woman was cleaning up after my drug habit. That was kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? And I understood it from her point. Like, I don't need this leaking out to the press. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of the most famous people on the planet. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them knowing that I have a husband that's a drug addict. And when she admitted that she was an enabler, like, I've never heard Khloe Kardashian speak a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay attention to the Kardashians. I may watch an episode here and there. I don't know really what to think of them. And honestly, like, her being vulnerable and actually even being in a documentary, it really shed light on it. I think, like, it even people who, when you think, like, am I enabling somebody? Because I've been an enabler before. You know what I'm saying? And not in a capacity like that, but I've enabled somebody before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I it wasn't until I got away from people who do drugs and everything like that where I realized how I could have been an enabler. You're an enabler if, you know what I'm saying, you don't smoke and you still there. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just talking about smoking. You're an enabler if you're, you know what I'm saying, condoning the activity. You know what I'm saying? You're an enabler if you never spoke your piece about it. That's a big thing that I'm on right now. We'll have a different topic about that later. But enabling was real, and like, just thinking about it, you got a famous wife that's enabling the habit. You know what I'm saying? And when she was put in a situation that she didn't really want to be put into, where she didn't want to end her marriage. She said that, they told her, like, hey, either you have to go and say this and see what he says. I'm ending the marriage, or you need to get off the drugs, or I'm ending this marriage. And he chose the drugs. I don't think a sober man would have did that. I don't think a sober Lamar would have did that. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. And he even says that, like, he probably wouldn't have did that if he was sober and he wasn't about the drugs. You could just see, like, he really chose his drug-induced lifestyle over millions of dollars. They were selling fragrances. I didn't even realize they was doing that. He said that he was on TV playing for the Lakers on Sunday afternoon, and Sunday night he was on TV with Chloe and Lamar. He had became like really, 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 really big at one point in time. And it's crazy that he went out the way he did. And that just goes to show you when everything you have like is connected to the vice, you know, you're going to have a huge height and it's just going to get you ready for a huge fall. And it's like, if it's a roller coaster, it's a roller coaster. It's just a ride. But for some people, it's not a roller coaster. It's like really like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just fell off a cliff. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I honestly, I believe that, and that's why I'm making a reaction, because I want to bring more seriousness to this issue. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we laughed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to act like some of this wasn't funny, but we got to be serious about it. He is put on this earth for a reason. He is put on this earth to bring awareness to this issue that drugs can, you know what I'm saying, almost like really affect your life in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got from that scenario. Drugs can affect your life in a negative way, and that is where it is. He could have been he could have been a way better player if he wasn't connected to drugs. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that he wasn't doing drugs during the season. And they even brought it up. Like, he probably wasn't doing cocaine, but he was smoking painkillers, which is crazy. I never heard of nothing like that. Don't let your vices, you know what I'm saying, derail your greatness. I'm saying that for myself because I feel like I'm gonna be great with what I'm doing right now. Even though, and you can't just let it, and that's what I'm also saying, like, you can't even if people, you know what I'm saying, that you wouldn't expect would allow it, don't do it. Just stay strong, stay vigilant. I have to have that, you know, that little moment to even tell you this. You know what I'm saying? He had to have, I don't know how many strokes and how many heart attacks to come and really tell you, like, put down your vices, man. I pray for him, man. I hope he stays sober. I hope he keeps pushing this message because, man, like I said, it was funny. It was a lot of funny parts before this series came out, but that series was very, 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 very serious. Man, you know, he let his kids down. You know what I'm saying? As a person who got kids, I would never want to do something like how he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. It was crazy that even the daughter was like, man, I didn't even want to be at his wedding. You know what I'm saying? It was too many cameras and all types of stuff. Don't let your vices derail what you got going on, man, because at the end of the day, if you watching this and you got all the way this far, and you know what I'm saying, you probably saw something to me to where you like, man, this guy helping me. Hey, I believe in you. Don't let your vice derail you. Look at it from Lamar's perspective, man, because honestly, he's right. He could have probably been greater if he didn't let the drugs destroy him, man. If he just took that vice and really just focused on what he's supposed to do. That's what you got to find. Like, man, I just pray for anybody who's going through this. Find your purpose. Find what you're put here to do. And any time that you got to your vices, put it into what you got to do, man. He said it. Man, instead of partying, he could have been in the gym. Instead of smoking, I'm making this video. You know what I'm saying? Make more time to be constructive. I'm not going to go on and out about it, but you know what I'm saying? Share this message if it hits you right. You know what I'm saying? Use this to, if you're going through a substance abuse issue or if you're not utilizing your time, you know, hey, let's utilize our time in a more productive manner and let's be champions, man. Let's be better than what people expect us to be. And that all comes from just putting down the devices and the distractions, man. It's your boy Ray. Thank you so much, man, for tuning in. And I'll have more messages for you like this in the future.